Yo, what is going on, fam? Welcome to the stream. And in this stream, I am going to be talking about VeVe, how they are topping the charts and how they closed out the very successful decon drops, and many more topics like SuperFarm launching their very first project, as well as many other NFT projects that are launching that are something to pay attention to, as well as VeVe's drop that's going to be happening, I believe, tomorrow, and how much that drop could be worth. All right. So we have a lot to cover, a lot of NFT news, but without further ado, let's just go ahead and dive in. All right. Let me know what's going on, Reslon. What's going on, Split Sniper, Akins, Rylos, and Grizz, huh? Welcome to the stream. Hey, y'all, let's go. What up? Let's go. What's up, homie? Yo, welcome. All right. So we'll be talking a little bit about everything, but first things first, I just wanted to just notate Bitcoin's price here. We are kind of fluctuating in between 60 to 70K range. So it's interesting. It's just going sideways. A lot of volatility and pushing the market kind of sideways up and down as well too. So keep an eye on that because it is affecting OMI price in my opinion, but it's just something to take note of. All right. So, by the way, look at this. VeVe is topping the charts for like 2 days straight. I don't know how many days straight it's been, but they have been topping the entertainment charts on at least the Google Play Store at #1. Look at these other brands that it's basically beating out: Disney Plus, Twitch, Crunchyroll, Discovery Plus, and Funimation. All right, big companies, big brands, and big companies, right? When is the next AMA? They need to speak about the bots. Well, Reese just talked about that like a night or two ago on Taps' channel. So if you missed that, you definitely want to tune in later. But once again, this was posted again today. So Omi Bitcoin Investor posted this one yesterday. Bubba Love, Andrew Scott Moore on Twitter posted this. Topping the charts out again, beating out HBO Max, Paramount Plus, Peacock TV, all huge streaming entertainment platforms, beating all those out, which is absolutely insane. Also, Traps Wellington and Notes by Noah, Notes by Noah. Just wanted to post this. VeVe closing out an amazing weekend at DesignerCon. That introduced a lot of different artists and a lot of different collectibles on the app, and very, very successful there during the weekend, which obviously helped it push up to the #1 app, as well as partnering with obviously dropping the Disney moments, as you see here, which was all those, as you can see in the picture. I mean, the most iconic pieces, whether it's Pixar, Star Wars, Marvel. You had Elsa, Homer and Bart, and the iconic Mickey and Walt statue that has gone up significantly in value, which has been absolutely insane. So anyways, big shout out to VeVe and what they're doing. And welcome to the stream, Fabrice. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Trevor is on a chair. Man, Trevor is I think everybody was shocked about Trevor and how tall Trevor is. The guy just looks like a gentle giant. But he also looks like he could literally just punch everybody with like his forearm and knock everybody out. But anyways, cool team there. By the way, I'd be probably one on the shorter end. Like I would be probably I would be maybe a little bit taller than Wendy, but so I'm a short guy. So just a forewarning. If you guys see me at the event, I'll be short. I'm a short guy. So, anyways, very cool event. They closed it out. Lots of great pictures. As a matter of fact, we have some more here with the Omi Homie family here. With you have Eagle in the back, man. He held true, kept his helmet on. Reese, Gio, Granola, and the rest, Omi Homies, and who else? We had Sparky there, and many, many more. All right, many more. Wendy. There's Gio and Granola again with Noah. There's Trevor just looking like he's just gonna punish somebody there. Oh, look at that. The Mike Magnolia right there on the screen. Also, Win Rabbit Grin, right? I think we all want to know, when's that coming? And I think that's the back of Traps back there, I think. So anyways, crazy weekend, and I'm not hitting that pick rip. There's more news. All right, so for those of you guys that didn't know, let's get into the NFT, the wider NFT news as well. We'll talk a little bit more about VeVe towards the end and prices. And if you guys have any questions on collectibles or Immutable X, let me know in the chat. All right. So toy companies like Hasbro, Funko, Mattel turned to Wax as a trusted partner. So Funko's already dropped on there, so that's not too much of a surprise. Mattel and Hasbro, a little bit of a surprise, but you know, they are on the more lower end of the price points. So that doesn't actually surprise me too much if Funko's already on there. All these three, you know, lower price points is what we're seeing on the Wax platform, as well as other, you know, other companies that have already dropped on there, like some card companies. I haven't seen too much, you know, collectibles drop there that ended up being worth, you know, 10x, 20x, unless it was like an obvious, you know, collectible that was going to be worth a ton of money, like a, you know, famous athlete or something like that. It is kind of cool. These collectibles are pretty cool. Now, I do hope to see some of these brands on VeVe, especially drop some more. Maybe there's some more significant, valuable, you know, valuable drops or historical drops, kind of like how Marvel has done and what we're seeing with Marvel. As you guys know, like Marvel has been dropping a lot of different comics and super iconic pieces on the VeVe app, like especially this one that's dropping tomorrow, which is the Amazing Spider-Man 14, which includes the first appearance of the Green Goblin, which is absolutely cool. It says VeVe exclusive rare and ultra rares covers by Sean Chen. This fully readable digital comic drops in blind box format, as you know, tomorrow at 8 a.m. PT. So stay on the lookout for that. So it is kind of, like I said, with the Wax platform. Wax definitely is not my favorite platform by any means. I've been on their platform and, you know, it's okay. The UI is just okay. I'm definitely not like a huge fan on the Wax platform. Maybe over time. I know there's a lot of Wax people that join the stream and are on this channel. And so it's just kind of like, you know, it's just a preference, I think, but maybe it'll grow on me over time, but it's not like my favorite platform, if you will. Also, in other news, Immutable X, as you guys know, I've actually said this on the channel before, but CS Go is launching on Immutable X with their official NFT trading cards, which is pretty neat. This is pretty cool. They're actually going to be in Target stores is where you can pick up these trading cards, which I believe will be able to be on. It says you can scan the QR code to gasless mint the NFT digital twin on Epic's app powered by Immutable X. So this is pretty cool. All right, and this is kind of what it looks like on their site with Epic's GG, but you can like buy it off their website. This is already sold out, already unavailable. This was actually not sold out just this morning, but it looks like it's sold out. Maybe on the announcement, or maybe it was sold out and I just didn't notice it before. But very interesting, as you can see here, like this definitely has a market. Esports is only growing bigger and bigger and bigger as the years go on, and it's already surpassed the movies and music entertainment sectors to be the #1 entertainment sector in the world, and it's set to outpace and even grow even more by 2024 and 2025 to absolutely eclipse any other form of entertainment. And we're talking about esports, we're talking about games. I mean, this is a massive market, and this is why companies like VeVe, you have companies are joining Immutable X, Illuvium. You have these games in the metaverse that are absolutely going to dominate and be the drivers of the first parts of the metaverse. Absolutely huge, something to be paying attention to here in the now and in the future. All right. And here's what it looks like on the Target website. You can see here it has their information. You can buy a box of 40 for $40, a box of 52 unique trading cards, and they got a cool little video here that you can actually play directly on the website. Let me get my, let me see here. I just got to make sure I am getting my sound right. Okay, so this is pretty cool. Cool little video. I'm not sure if that music's like copyrighted, so I'm gonna turn it down. But anyways, that's what that looks like. And maybe they do some other exclusives, but as you can see, that's what the barcode looks like. This is the type of stuff that is coming to Immutable X. Do you know what that means? All right. If you don't, I'm going to drop a video here in just a little bit about what that could mean and what that spells out for the future and possibilities for VeVe and other platforms like VeVe. All right. So really cool stuff. Let me go ahead and get the, actually, as a matter of fact, get the music going back up again. When Pokemon, what VeVe going to do with this problem botted? I don't know. Well, you ask them. How about you ask them? All right, because I am not a web developer or an app developer, so you're asking the wrong guy. They could, maybe it's fixable, maybe it's not. I don't know. Check out Commander Anderson post botted. Yeah, I've seen his videos. I've been watching the part 1. So, and people already tagged me in that stuff all day. So they tagged me in like the same post as Cavell. So I get it. I do see all that stuff. It is frustrating. But at the same time too, that's frustrating. I hope those bots do get taken care of for sure. But we are at the point in VeVe's history and time that there's just so many users. Every Discord server I'm in, everybody knows about VeVe. Everybody's sharing the drop information in every server I'm in. And as you guys know, my last video I dropped about internet celebrities talking about VeVe and how, if they drop a couple of videos on VeVe, man, it has gained like 7 million subscribers on one of the channels. Like, we're talking about millions of people. And Reset in his AMA with Taps that the app grew it was like 100,000 downloads as when the Disney news launched about VeVe dropping the Disney drops. All right, absolutely insane, and it grew 30% every in a few days after that, or grew 30% and then grew another 30% after that. So the amount of users, active users, is just astronomical, and it's only going to continue to get even more crazy as time goes on. So I mean, literally touching mass adoption levels right now. Will there be crazy fees when purchasing Omi on the app? 20. I'm probably not crazy fees though. What I need to mint a CS Go NFT where? I think you just need to buy the cards and you can mint, so you can pick them up at Target or online. Oh, you live, LOL? Yeah, I'm live. Trading cards with nerds on them. Heck yeah. Those nerds are esports athletes, bro. Come on. Raffle systems solve the auto bot click. The buy click bot. Yeah, raffle systems. People are talking about raffle systems as maybe a supplement in the short term. Captchas, all that. We'll see. I mean, the team's going to have to address something. There's just a lot of people talking about it right now. Kyle, do you like any of the decon drops? Yeah, I like the tattoo guy. What's his name? I liked his collectible. I think one of the top 3. And then I like the skateboards, and then I liked the elephant, and what else? There's a few of them I liked, actually. They were pretty cool. How do we ask V? Please advise. Attack Cavell Anderson post on Twitter. I mean, there's already social media, or there's already other YouTubers and people in the community are already asking them. They're already aware. Taps asked them, or people were asking already. They're well aware of what's going on, so I think that part's covered. They pretty much report. I mean, they get reports, right? So I want the Eve so badly. Eve is already so high in price. Alright. Yeah, the Ghost Bears. Alright, so let's go into the comic book real quick as we'll move to the SuperFarm news in just a minute. But as you guys know, one of my calls has been essentially the Moody Crows. If you guys aren't familiar with Moody Crows, when I called that one out, it was mentioned on some larger YouTube channels, and actually Reslam's in the chat. He aped into that project, made a lot of money. Those NFTs are worth a lot still. They definitely went down in value because the volume of Immutable X kind of like lost its hype. But with stuff like this coming to Immutable X, like I see in the not so short term and the not so long term, that Immutable X is still going to be super hyped. So try not to let too many of your Immutable X NFTs go for cheap, because that hype's going to come right back, and it's going to surpass the hype that was earlier this month or two ago. So all right, so the comic here on VeVe that's going to be dropping tomorrow is the first appearance of Green Goblin. This comic came out in 1964. Let's see here. That was the release date, cover date July in 64. And then you have the writer Stan Lee. Huge, right? Stan Lee writing this one, big deal. Pencilers and inkers, you have Steve Ditko. And letters, Arts Simic, and editors Stan Lee. All right, Stan Lee's fingerprints were all over this comic, so it's going to be an iconic drop. All right, none to say the least. Okay. The days of being able to collect whole sets on VeVe are coming to an end unless you're a whale. Some people will be lucky to walk away with anything. Yeah, I agree. We're like reaching those million user numbers, which, by the way, at the beginning when I started this channel, we said that VeVe was going to be at 1 million users by the end of the year. And I just want to say, I told you so. All right. I told you so. All right. But yeah, it is crazy. Fast forward in hindsight, like now, it's just like, it's still so mind blowing. Like it literally is. Like you guys have no idea. I mean, you guys do, but anyways, still pretty crazy. That's why I could see. That's why I could donate. I was broke before Moody Crows. Man, yeah, I appreciate that dono, bro. That was big. Reslon donated a like $99, or actually it was more in US dollars, dono the other day. Much appreciated. Just got the Hero Edition mascot and it's set 40. Dang, set 40? That's crazy. That's some big numbers right there. All right, so look at these sales though on this comic right here. This Amazing Spider-Man number 14 comic. Just the graded ones that are like graded super like bad are still worth thousands of dollars. So 9.6 is netting $47,000. There's been 13 sales in that graded area. So 47K for a 9.7 graded comic of this Amazing Spider-Man number 14. So imagine what a secret rare is going to be worth. It's going to be worth quite a bit. Okay, it's obviously going to be in mint condition, but I mean, this is a comic book that is definitely a buy. All right, so this one's going to be one of those more iconic drops, you know, and it'll hold value over time. Yeah, as I recall, it's been great to watch the community grow. Amazing how far it's come in a short amount of time. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. Now, I know bots, like, I don't think they can necessarily get rid of all the bots. I know they've eliminated a lot of the emulators, which is great, but obviously people are like writing scripts on their phone, which sucks, but you know, buy more Omi. Stop buying collectibles and buy Omi. No, I'm just kidding. Don't stop buying collectibles. Omi price, it's down almost 5% in the last 24 hours. Let's take a look at the actual chart though. Hopefully TradingView doesn't like bog my internet down. Let's make sure. By the way, smash the thumbs up button if you're enjoying the stream. I appreciate it. It helps us break through the YouTube algorithm, and it's much appreciated. All right, so I'm leaving all my indicators up here. It did break below, which I said if it does break below, that's going to be a bummer, but it was a double top right here, so that's not too surprising. You know, anytime there's a double top, you can always expect it to essentially, and this is not financial advice. Well, this is entertainment and educational purposes only, but as you know, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is never financial advice, but you know, double tops, they always correct, and you know, price goes down. I was hoping it would stay in this price channel, and it was getting back over that hump, And it actually, as you can see here, this is why I leave up my basically my technicals, except for these 2 drawings. These were just like rudimentary, but as you can see, it's like followed those super goofy drawings I drew earlier. But look at this trend. It bounced right off that trend line I set like weeks ago, or a week or 2 ago, and it bounced right off that trend line, which I mentioned may happen in my previous like Omi price video. And I expect as the wider crypto space continues to gain momentum, Omi will probably gain momentum as well. People are going to take their profits and put them in altcoins, and so I imagine Omi will just continue the upward trend. If it doesn't, then that's obviously, if it breaks through this trend line, we could maybe see a sideways trend or maybe a consolidation trend, but we'll see. It's just keeping an eye on the chart, reading technicals, knowing your technical analysis, and doing your own due diligence there on that. But yeah, that didn't surprise me too much with the double top. But yeah, that's what my little update on that. So hopefully we'll see this thing upward trend once again. But as you guys know, I think once the Immutable X transfer happens, we're going to see a lot of those utilities start to take off and take form. And I think that's really going to be a price driver for this. Not only the token itself, but the NFTs as well. Because once things are more interoperable and the utilities are there, exchanges are going to get listed, and we're in a period of time where this may be a period of opportunity, even if it drops lower. Because the end of it, the sea of exchanges that is coming, I don't think you guys are necessarily prepared for that. With projects like Ecomi, once they get their blockchain and their tech, their backend tech stack dialed in, the exchanges are almost endless. Like we see the coins in the top 100 that are listed on like all these exchanges. That's literally going to be like Ecomi. There's going to be a lot of liquidity pouring into this token, and especially like long run, there's going to be the VeVe-verse land and all that. And also there's going to be a lot of burning in the marketplace, especially as time goes on. There's more collectibles, there's more comics and things to be bought and sold in the marketplace, and that's going to drive a lot of burning in that marketplace alone, not to mention accessories and things like that are also coming. But also people are just going to use their Omi token to buy stuff in the marketplace, which is absolutely underrated, because that means Ecomi is going to keep that Omi and burn a portion of that, which will be huge, and where they won't really necessarily need to buy Omi all the time, or do like significant buybacks. And maybe they will again in the future when the Immutable X launch is like taken care of, right? So anyways, it's kind of a waiting game. It is like immensely like being patient, and it's kind of a bummer waiting this long, but everything's there. The fundamentals, technicals are looking good for now, and we'll see, right? So nothing too crazy to report there, just kind of the usual, right? All right. Yo, what's up, OBL? How's it going? Hey, Kyle, my dude. Hope you're keeping well. Hey, appreciate you. Cavell gave me the course on bots, and I'm an expert. That's funny. Hey, by the way, like, you guys can join the channel or Patreon to help support my content, as well as getting special access. And well, you get free access anyways in the Discord, but you get access to the private channels and things like that. So if you guys are interested, you can join the channel membership, and it gives you emojis and get your name turns a different color in the chat or something like that. But yeah, I've actually been a trader for a long time, doing technicals and things like that. And basically, I can show you guys later or in just a minute, but I have charts that predate before Doge pumped, and predated AMC before it pumped as well. So done a lot of amazing calls just this year, and Omi's obviously one of my tokens that I called as well. So and obviously been here ever since in the community. But yeah, anyways, Cheezers being up and see big progress in work, Kyle. Heck yeah. What do you think chart patterns are blasted out for free online, so retail will trade them and institutions can take advantage? Yeah, it's just whatever your opinion is, I guess. Okay, so moving on to SuperFarm. This one's going to be a pretty big drop, guys. I know you guys are like all VeVe heads, but like I said, my man Reslone paid attention and he's made a lot of money listening to stuff I'm saying. So shout out to you, man. Like I said, this isn't financial advice, but SuperFarm's on Immutable X. They're their premier. They're the very first launch pad on Immutable X, featured launch pad. And they're dropping their first project in this project called, well, it's not their project, but it's a project launching on SuperFarm. High Rise Creature Club, and this one's going to be like it says High Rise Metaverse. So High Rise Metaverse is going to, I think there's going to be like some kind of game in there. It says it hasn't been long since the announcement of SuperFarm's Immutable X Launchpad. Today we set the tone for this blue chip metaverse NFT or metaverse launchpad with a bang. In collaboration with Immutable X and High Rise, SuperFarm is delighted to announce the first NFT drop on Immutable X powered NFT launchpad, the High Rise Creature Club NFT drop. The NFT drop will take place November 22nd for whitelisting for SuperFarm Genesis and Elia Trades CryptoPunk NFT holders. Open now. So if you do hold SuperFarm Genesis NFTs, like I told you guys in a previous video, you could get access to the whitelist on this drop. You guys have got to be paying attention to this stuff, man. Other VeVe YouTubers don't cover anything like this, and you know, you could be making a lot of money out there in the wider NFT space. And as a matter of fact, you guys are going to have to learn Immutable X. You're going to have to learn OpenSea in the long run anyways when VeVe is on those platforms, right? So get ahead of the curve, get ahead of the crowd, and be able to learn this stuff and know it, because you can make a lot of money and snipe a lot of stuff on VeVe through these platforms, right? When it hits Immutable X, it hits OpenSea. No other YouTubers talking about this and helping you guys out. But look at this right here. Let me zoom in. Let's see, where's it at? I just made, oh yeah, that SuperFarm announcement right there. So you can see right there, I've been trying to tell you guys about SuperFarm and things like that, and hint towards that. But guys, get involved in the wider NFT space, because like I said, when VeVe hits it, you're going to be way far ahead of the crowd, and you guys are going to know what to do, how to buy, how to sell, how to trade, how to snipe, and it's going to be vastly important to know all these things, right? And you don't want to be behind the curve on that one. All right, so High Rise Metaverse, home to 13 million users. Wow, I didn't know that. What the heck? I have no idea what this is anyways, but I just know it's going to launch on SuperFarm, which I'm super excited about. So this being the first, you know, NFT platform, or, you know, NFT drop on SuperFarm, this one's going to be a pretty iconic drop in my opinion, because SuperFarm is not going anywhere, and they're going to be one of the blue chip launch pads in the entire NFT space, period. Okay, so you want to pay attention to this drop. Yeah, Naked Gumby says Kyle is in Neo Tokyo with me. Listen to him. Yo, what's up, Naked Gumby? Appreciate it. What do we got here? I can't even see. Yo, Le Palms just subbed. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, I got to turn the Streamlabs back on. There we go. All right. Sorry, I didn't realize I didn't have the chat and everything on. Naked Gumby, appreciate the sub. Johnny wants 7K so he can use some lines. Wait, what's going on there? Love wanting to know how you frustrated are you with VeVe? And conversely, from 1 to 10, how frustrating the VeVe users who unfortunately act like petulant children too often. Oh, I don't think the users are a different story. I think overall sentiment, everybody's happy, and I mean the collectibles are making the money. I think there's more frustration in the whole bot thing than not, but I think overall people are happy with the app. I just think that it's just going to be harder to get these drops. You know, we're almost on the cusp of complete mass adoption to millions and millions of users. And it is what, you know, we're going to be lucky just to get one drop, you know. You're going to be lucky to get just one thing anymore, you know. But I'm still going to try. I'm still going to try on all these drops because that's going to be super valuable just to get some of these NFTs, right? Let's see. Kyle, yeah, let's see. Okay. Justin, what do you mean by Johnny wants 7K? That's not pinning my G. Go ask Wall Street. Most people trade well, but in bull markets. I trade well. I trade well in both markets, by the way. Actually, I probably trade better in bear markets, to be honest. Because I look for obvious opportunities. I was telling people to invest in, you know, American Airlines and Carnival when the, you know, the pandemic happened. That was an obvious one, but that's in the stock market world. There's only, so technically there's only 5% of traders in the entire world are actually successful. So that's some stats for you guys. So don't be listening to everybody you hear on the internet about trading, technicals, and fundamentals. You guys have to be careful with that because there's only, stats show that only 5% of traders are actually successful. There's a reason why, is because a lot of traders add their emotions to it, and they don't basically take the emotions out of their trading, and it's easy for people to get caught up in that whole thing. There's simply not enough good price to sell the Star Wars NFTs for. I can't think of one, maybe 50K. I would agree, man. I would totally agree with that. The RTD2, man, those are super valuable. Yeah, those are gonna hold value for a long time, if really forever. But all right, so let's read more about this, what this is. SuperFarm is thrilled to be partnering with Pocket Worlds, the creator of a high-rise metaverse. I have no idea what Pocket Worlds is, but it sounds interesting. For the inauguration of SuperFarm's NFT Launchpad, High-Rise Metaverse is a leading mobile-first social gaming project with over 1.5 million active users, 70% which are female. Introducing such a large community of women to the world of NFT marks a giant leap towards mainstream adoption of blockchain gaming and fostering more inclusive crypto space. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Like, that's a cool metric. We build worlds. Let's check out their website. It's like The Sims meet avatars meets NFTs. Like, that's what it looks like. This is my first look at this, by the way. Pixel Doll community. Connect. This looks like an actual metaverse type stuff right here already. Like, it looks like they're already a metaverse, but minus the NFTs, right? That's pretty crazy. Metaverse Labs, like you can see right there. This might be a very, very cool project, and I say this looks like a very cool project. Been day trading since 2017. You're not saying nothing new, Kyle? LOL. Well, I'm not saying nothing new because, well, there's a lot of new people on my channel. There's actually a lot of new traders and people on the channel, and especially after the Disney announcement, there's a lot of new people coming to the VeVe app in the NFT space. But yeah, that's why it's important to educate yourself on trading, right? Because you know, you have the rest of your life to get really good. Like, if you're an athlete, you get injured, that injury could take you out forever, and there's no way else to get paid except for maybe something else, right? So, but for trading, you can learn how to trade for the rest of your life, and it's all up here, and the only thing preventing you from making money is yourself. So that's why I enjoy learning about trading. Hey, Kyle, it says Kyle, it's AF. Have you heard of Polka City Thoughts? Yeah, I've heard of Polka City. It looks all right. I like to see more. I like to learn more about it. There's just a lot of metaverses already. It could be maybe a premium metaverse on the Polka or on the Polkadot ecosystem or whatever. Bro, can you imagine even when Mace Windu... Oh my god, dude. If Mace Windu drops, I'm gonna scream like a freaking Girl Scout, alright? I'm gonna scream like a little girl. No cap. Any trading courses you can recommend? Yeah. So actually, you know, I recommend Timothy Sykes actually, because he has a very solid fundamental base about penny stocks. And the reason why that is so translatable to crypto is the way he educates people about penny stocks and how you need to be very careful about what you put your money into in these penny stocks. And he's not your traditional stock trader. He's a penny stock trader. He does teach on traditional stocks, but he teaches penny stocks and how to make money very, you know, over time with penny stocks. But that translates so daggum well to crypto. You guys have no idea, because there's these low cap cryptos on here that are absolute garbage. There's some meme coins on here, absolute garbage that won't go anywhere. And that's why it's so translatable. So I do recommend Timothy Sykes. I think he does have some crypto trader experts already on this platform, but very, very good stuff. He's got some very good stuff. Kyle, you're the OG VeVe YouTuber, right? I am. I'm one of the OGs. I think there's like, okay, so there was like 3 kind of like full-time-ish YouTubers, and well, really just kind of 2. I know there was me and what's his name? He doesn't YouTube anymore. The Earth 2 guy. And I think Taps was kind of doing a mixture of videos, and then he started doing them more VeVe videos. So really, it was just like us 3, and then of course before us, it was Blockchain Andy and Everything Currency, but they were kind of like the Omi YouTubers. They weren't full time though. Oh yeah, Alpha, Staying Alpha. Of course, how could I forget? Yeah, so Staying Alpha did a lot of stream. Me and him were the only streamers at the time. So really that was like 6 total YouTubers altogether, which was me, Staying Alpha, Taps, Earth 2, Everything Currency, and Blockchain Andy. And I think that was about it. I don't know if there was anybody else. And then there's a couple that same month. There's a couple other YouTubers that launched after that. Have you guys? Yeah, I've been rugged, man. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. Do you have any predictions on Tara McPherson Wonders art? I would keep that. I would keep that, and the bunnies. Yeah, I would keep those, man, because once the VeVe-verse rolls out, those are going to hold value. I think those are some of the more premium ones when it comes to 2Ds. All right, let's read a little bit more about this high rise, because it looks very interesting, and it could make you a lot of money. Keyword could. No income guaranteed here. This is not financial advice. I don't know what happened to Earth 2, man. Hope he's doing good though. High-rise metaverse, which is supported by Y Combinator. Oh, Y Combinator is a big one. In case you guys didn't know, Y Combinator, they are like a startup like community. Like they are focused. They have like a super strict regimen in the Y Combinator. It's like based out of Silicon Valley in San Francisco, I do believe. And Immutable X allows players to create rooms, style avatars, host experiences, and much more. Items in the item economy play a central role with High-Rise's super active community. Taking the leap into the world of NFTs is the only logical next step. 11,101 or 111. I can't even read a number. Oh, unique collectible creatures with in-game utility. November 22nd. 11,111 high-rise creature club avatars will see the light of day, and you can own one of them. SuperFarm, Genesis, and Elliot Trades CryptoPunk NFT holders will enjoy priority access to the drop, so don't forget to whitelist now. Handcrafted, blah blah, common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. They'll come packed with utility, exclusive room, and high-rise for creature club members. Upcoming land sale for premier high-rise real estates. That's going to be pretty interesting, especially how many users they have. The upcoming breeding mechanism, ability to wear each trait of the NFT individually or together as an outfit. Let's see here, blah blah blah. Zero gas drops. Games are paving the way for metaverse. About SuperFarm. Blah, blah, blah. Pocket Worlds. So, yeah, Pocket Worlds. I would like to know more about that. Pocket Worlds is a metaverse company that brings people together through play. Their intricate, rich worlds are social by design and built to last for decades. They're a team of 70 who raised $10 million from Y Combinator, Bitcraft Ventures, Basimeter Venture Partners, and several others. Pocket World's first metaverse, High-Rise, is a creative virtual world where people make avatars, express themselves, and make friends. Over 13 million users trade. Over 70 million in transaction volume across millions of secondary market trades per year. That's actually pretty insane. Pocket World's first metaverse, High-Rise, is a creative virtual world where people make avatars, express themselves, and make friends. Over 13 million users trade. Over 70 million. That's insane. That's actually insane. And that's Pocket World's first metaverse. This is kind of a big deal. I wonder where this link goes. Oh, it's Pocket Worlds. See our worlds. You can download it on the App Store, Google Play. 10 million users. Ever Skies. You can get a job. Game artist, full-time, remote. That's crazy. Yeah, San Francisco. Not too surprising if they're partnering up with the Y Combinator. Virtual shirts. Let's see, company. Yeah. That's crazy. I have you guys heard of Pocket Worlds? Because this is the first time I'm hearing about it. You haven't heard from Earth 2 Mastery in a minute. Just looked Earth 2M. Hasn't posted in 5 months. Yeah, I think he may have just, you know, live IRL stuff probably. That's what happens to most YouTubers. You got to make it, man. If you don't make it on YouTube, it's hard to continue to make content. Maybe he just had to focus on his career in IRL. Call note the Charizard pattern in the Yummy chart. Yeah. Let's see here. Charizard pattern. What time frame? Is there a Charizard somewhere in there? Blowing some flames. There's a Todd McFarlane pattern right here. There's a Todd. Consolidation is cape, and his cape starts to blow back up in the wind. We can, let's take a look at the other. So once again, that's High-Rise Creature Club. It's something to definitely be on the lookout for, especially with that many built-in users. Like, I don't see that one being a losing project. Like, I see that one being a blue chip. All right, so pay attention to that. Pay attention to the CS Go and the Immutable X platform. I think this platform is, the hype's gonna go back up, and this will be like the flagship platform of the Ethereum blockchain pretty soon. I know the volume's dried up here recently, but there's other people reporting that the NFT market altogether, the macro NFT space, is starting to notice an uptick in volume and things like that, which could be a precursor to the next NFT bull run, which, you know, as you guys know, we're kind of in a bear market. VeVe people are not even aware of this because obviously Disney just announced on VeVe, so there has been no real bear market on VeVe yet. There's been like a dip, and there might be one after MTO, but it's kind of just like on the app, like in its own little ecosystem, and it's been doing really well. And you know, it may dip a little bit after MTL, but I can't imagine it dipping too much. Not like the macro NFT space has. So anyways, interesting. Take a look at those projects. One of my favorite songs is David Hasselhoff. Let's go. Des from Brooklyn, what's going on? Thoughts on Monster Infinite? Yo, you know, Axis is a good platform altogether. It's not my cup of tea though. You know, it's something I probably should have paid attention to a little bit more, because at the beginning of the year, it was like $4, you know, when I was watching them. I was just watching them, And I was like, yo, like $20 is too much. And it did correct. And I was like, yo, 15 is still too much. And then it just ripped. And I'm like, bro, like so many people got so rich off of Axes. It's insane. You know, they're a pioneer. They're the pioneer in the space. And I don't think they'll go anywhere. I think they'll be around for a very long time. I think they're going to be, it's just a blue chip type of project long run. I think their economics definitely need help. You know, I just don't think they expected their game to go blow up quite as fast as it did. So I think there's things they need to correct and address over time, but I think they're going to be around. The founder seems very like a smart guy. I listened to him in like one video and I was like, oh, this guy gets it. Like this guy gets it. Like, I don't know, like it just clicked with me with him. And so I think they'll be around for a while, but like I said, it's not my cup of tea, that game. Maybe if they have some other future games, I'll be interested. I'm more interested in Illuvium, which, you know, it has the AAA graphics in there, which is down my alley in the whole Pokemon, like that. They have a lot of things that are like combining like peanut butter and jelly together, and I like it. And, you know, I'm invested a little bit into this project. And I think Illuvium's going to be around. They're going to have future projects as well that are going to be doing incredible. This platform has a lot of runway to go. And what about Monster though? It's the same thing as Axie basically, right? It's their like metaverse, their land, and they have like extra games in there. I'm not a Monster Infinite like guru. I just know like a little bit. Like I really don't know much at all about it, other than that, you know, you'll be able to do some Axie stuff on there. It's not just your ordinary card game. Monster Infinite takes a two-pronged battle approach, combining a turn-based card system with match-3 puzzle system. You know, I don't know. Could be fun. I think a lot of Axie people will play it. So, like I said, I don't know if it's not, it looks cool. It looks like, you know, cutesy Pokemon. But I like, you know, I'll be playing Illuvium a little bit more probably. World Willem. Appreciate the sub. What else do we got? Monster is different. Do you have the web link? Send the web address and we'll take a look. Whoops. Got to figure out how to size that chat up real quick. There we go. All right. I'm just going to leave it on just chatting mode for a second. I think tomorrow we'll have the Ecomi wiki website back up, so we'll be able to do a little bit of price checks on some of these VeVe NFTs. As a matter of fact, let's check a few out. Let's see what the wall statue is doing right now. What's up? Greets from Germany, bro. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. How do you see it? How do you say thank you in Germany? It's what is it? I don't know. I forgot. I'm having a brain fart. I used to know how to say it. Okay, I'm hitting the gym now. Thanks for the stream. Hey, Bruce Wayne, Batman. Thank you so much. I'll have to check out what you mean by monster, man, because I'm not really sure. Should I keep the vulture bought for 380 and it's at 300 right now. I just don't know. I think 300 is pretty low for that vulture. There's 352 listed though. It's dropped under 300 at 295. I mean, there's 2,888. People are definitely disrespecting it, I think, at that level, but we could be noticing, you know, people want gems again. People are trying to reconsolidate gems before MTL drops, so it could be... It's definitely going to be your choice, right? It's going to be what you think. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be waiting for that MTL dip and waiting for people to sell off their collectibles for gems to cash out. I think that Ghost Bear, that's undervalued, I think. Let me see how many editions again. 1,288. By Luke Chu. I think that one's underrated because you can do a lot of cool things with that Ghost Bear. Like you can put it as a head on your collectibles and stuff like that. So the rare blue one, undervalued, in my opinion. The ultra rare is 500 gems. I think that's about right. Kind of reminds me of like Pac-Man or something. Those little ghosts in Pac-Man. That's what it reminds me of. Reminiscent of it. See if I can find Mr. Walt and Mickey. 6.1K. That price has just pumped immensely. I do expect that one to have somewhat of a dip soon. I feel like that's like pumped hardcore. Like, don't you think? Like 4,000 editions for 6K. I get it's iconic, but 6K in like a day seems a bit insane. I mean, I expected it to go up, but that fast is just pretty crazy. Do you think the white Ghost Bear mint 1688 will do well over time? I think mint hunters will, you know, they might like that one, especially it ends in 88. It's the very last one. It may do all right, you know. It's not gonna do like super crazy. Oh, you snagged the 1888. That'll be nice. That's a nice one. That's a nice mint. I think that will hold a little bit more value than the regular mints for sure. You bought 10 Ghost Bears. Yeah, that's I think that's a pretty good set to own. I think it's kind of somewhat affordable. Let's take a look here. Yeah, some of these like decon stuff, I do imagine that they will dip a little bit, especially after MTL. So that'll be a good time to pick up some of this decon stuff. And wait for like these other drops that will happen. Like what if we get NFLPA? Like people are going to definitely sell off their collectibles. I was just shocked I landed this secret rare skateboard and I couldn't believe it. Yo, that secret rare skateboard... That secret rare skateboard didn't pump like insanely. Let's take a look. That LRG or Little Friends Gold or whatever. That thing's freaking dank. It's 4K. Oh yeah, so the skateboard did pump to 10K. So it was at 12K. That's just insane, man. That definitely was my favorite board though, with the tiger on it, because my middle name's Tiger. 250. Dang, that's why it's so low edition. I really hope they do more low edition stuff, and I hope I cop one of those so I can flip it. Skateboards are going up. Do you think the bunnies will shoot up too? Which bunnies? Like there's a lot now. There's the 2Ds. There's the Dunnies, like the prequel. Can't find Eve on the market. Any ideas? Yeah, you may have to manually like. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, you go to the market, and then you go to the brand area, and then you click on this decon, Anaheim, USA 2021. Click on that, and that will take you to all the decon stuff right there. So that's how you find it. The gal had so much luck with the skateboards. Did you see? I did not see. Man, the gal always has good luck, man. He needs to rub some of that on me. Rub it off. On, he needs to, like, shoot. I don't know. I just need some of that luck. The Devil Bunnies. I got one drop on the comic. I had a major FOMO in the market last night. What did the Gale get? Found it, thank you. You're welcome, you're welcome. I didn't get any luck, man. No luck. I think I need a new phone or something, man, because this old phone ain't it, man. It ain't it. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna try to get this chat to not disappear real quick. There we go. Save that setting there. A scammer with the same pictures and stuff. You think the apes will go up more? Like the XL apes or whatever? Is that what you mean? Nah, bro. Sis got sub 60 golden board, but sent to oh no! Are you for real? Dang, that's awful, man. That's 10 G's, 12 G's out the door. And since it's sub 60, that's like, that could be like 20, 30 G's out the door. That sucks. He got it back. Oh, okay. That's good. That's like potentially 20 G's right there. It could. Those apes. I gotta recheck the numbers. On matter. Let's check those. Let me try to enlarge this chat right here. There we go, kind of. There we go. Pop Life is great. Deal, only 666 mints. Take a look. Which one is it again? Let's see. Go Friday. Let's put these in order. Pop Life. Let's go here. This one's cool, man. This one really is. This is actually one of my, like, that's pretty cool, man. It's got like, I think I heard, which is funny, I was saying this looked like the Spider-Verse. I think I heard Tap say that like this is like the artist for like some of the Spider-Verse stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. Yo, what's up, True Tech Junkie? Yo, Kyle, what's good, bro? Not much, man. Just waiting for this 4K showroom to drop so I can see some of your work. Let's see. Let's do a price check on this Pop Life real quick. See what we're coming up at. 950. Yeah, it's not a bad deal for only 666 editions. Ultra rare. Might be a flex in the metaverse, in the VeVe verse. Drops increase on comics tomorrow to 70K. Did they drop the article already? Let me take a look. Oh yeah. Looks like they dropped the article. Dang, 1,400 secret rares. Jeez. I don't know. See, in IRL, 9.6, 40K, 47K. Vibranium. Yeah, I think that's gonna do a little damage to that secret rare value for sure. Cut it. I think it'll cut it in half, obviously. What do you guys think? Published 1964. It's a lot of comments, man. But you know, I'll tell you guys what, and I'll tell you guys something nobody's really talking about is the fact that VeVe hasn't really thrown a lot of these NFTs down the black hole. They did it for Steve Rogers. I think they did it for Captain America. But it'd be interesting to see what happens when they do this black hole thing again, burn these NFTs, but also enable what if they enable it for the users, right? They've already talked about it. David Hughes talked about it, and he's talked about the fact that if the user has the ability to burn some of these NFTs. So if there's, let's say, 70,000 editions like there is tomorrow on this Amazing Spider-Man number 14, there could be a possibility in the future that they could say, hey, we're opening up this burning mechanism for users. So if you do want to buy a comment, you do want to throw it into the black hole or whatever they call it, and it gets rid of it, that could also increase these NFTs over time, the value of these NFTs. So that could be something to look at as well. But obviously, if you score a secret rare, you're probably not going to want to throw that bad boy down into to the black hole, because that's obviously a given, right? But for these comics, that would be a very interesting thing, because I do appreciate these common covers, man. These are like the original comic covers in what you see in like real life, right? Like it's what you see that's selling for this like huge amount. So I wouldn't be necessarily disappointed if they did that for commons, you know what I mean? Because like I said, the commons, the original covers, there's a lot of history behind a lot of these comics, and so yeah. I like this. This is one of the few ones I like where it's the black and white background with the color in for the main character. I like this. I like how it features the Green Goblin, because this one has the like vibrant color schemes, like the purple, green, the pumpkin, its boosters. Like I like that. That one looks pretty sick. I think I like this one more than the Vibranium variant, ultra rare. And of course, this one's the old school Green Goblin. This one's okay. I wish they did the Spider-Man like red, like that. That'd be cool. The Amazing Spider-Man red, and then him like with this color scheme. Well, kind of like that, exactly like how they did this one, except red. That would have been cool. Lots of comics, but VeVe community is also growing a lot. Yeah, it's growing a lot. You're right. That's a good point. Especially, yeah, like the video, guys. Hey, man, I appreciate it. Sabira, thank you for the reminder. Yeah, if you guys are digging the stream, man, smash the like button. Much appreciated. It helps us break through the YouTube algorithm and get seen by more people, and it's much appreciated. Yeah, you're right, though. The community's growing. The app's growing. It's popping off, as you guys know. Like, let me see if I can find it. Demetrius, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. As you guys know, like, VeVe is #1 on the entertainment list right here. I don't think it's the first time, but the amount of users is just popping off like crazy. And you got a good point, man. Maybe it's time to increase those numbers. So this is kind of the first-ish test we've seen. I guess they increased numbers, like they had increased numbers in the beginning, but they kind of tapered the numbers off until just now. Green Goblin will be amazing in statue form. Oh my gosh, yeah, it'd be so super dope. I don't understand anything. I just watched it. Brazil. You're watching from Brazil? Like, what do you, like, you don't understand the VeVe app yet? Like, what do you mean? Is that what you meant? Green Goblin will be amazing. Yeah, it's VeVe #1. Heck yeah. Let's go. Let's see, how long? We've been streaming for like an hour. We got 65 peeps on, pretty much. Welcome everybody to the stream. Smash the like if you're digging it, and sub to the channel if you're not already subbed. And you're welcome to join the YouTube membership if you would like to. Opens you up to the... we have a free Discord, but we also have the private channels in the Discord, and then unlocks that. I think it's like $2.99 to join as a YouTube member. You can also do Patreon if you want to support the channel. You don't have to. Did you see Luke Chu's reaction to his collectible selling out in 1 second? He was absolutely thrilled. The artists still don't understand the man in the digital space. No, I didn't see his reaction. Where is it? I want to see it. You got it on Twitter? Should I keep my Rising Sun hoverboard mint? 252. It's a pretty good mint. I mean, I would keep it. Did you see, yeah, let's see, I already read that one. How high could you see the Walt Disney and Mickey going? Man, that one, I could see going... How high could I see that one going? I definitely could see it going to 10K for sure. Especially given a little bit of time. And then I think it could appreciate easily over time from there. I think it's a lot of consensus. UCR Mike, appreciate you for subbing, man. Thank you. Also, E Savage, man, appreciate you for subbing as well. Yeah, I could see that one going. I mean, I've heard people say 20K, and I think over time it can get there for sure. I know it sounds crazy now, but if VeVe keeps popping off like it is now, I think the future's bright, especially if they start, you know, once they release the VeVeverse and Disney is rolling out their metaverse. I just see a lot of potential with that one for sure. And as you guys know, I did a video like a couple of videos ago about it all, and my favorite picks basically with the Disney golden moments. How high for C3PO? Well, we'd have to let me take a look at the how many editions that I forgot. I think he's at like what, 12,000 ish or something like that. Yeah, 12,333. That one, it's going to take him a while to get there. I think, what is he already, like 400, 12,000 editions? I think we need to pop off another like 500,000 users for him to really see the value there, which could be, I mean, shoot, the way we're growing now, it could be, who knows? I mean, there's only 12,000 of him, so it's really going to be, I mean, gosh, it could be worth quite a bit. Couple thousand easy in the short term if we get like more users onboarded, for sure. Especially, well, I say that short term. I think post Immutable X, I think the potential is there for him to go up to, you know, 2,000, maybe even 1 ETH, like once we're there and we can start talking in Ethereum prices. I could see R2D2 going to like 2 ETH. For those of you guys that are ETH people. Like Brazil, Omi. My dad said he'd spend 2K on a R2D2 all day. That's right. I agree with that. Is a 3,400 a good mint for an Iron Man? It's a lower mint. Like, it's not like super amazing, to tell you the truth. It's just okay. I think the mints more come into play when it's like sub 1,000 with higher edition numbers. Sub 500, really good. If you can get like sub 300, that's starting to get really good, really good. And then sub 200, it's like you're onto something there. Sub 150, obviously you start falling into master collector status. So those are always pretty dank. The lowest golden moment is the Wally. Is he slept on? Yeah, he slept on. But let's keep that between us. All right? Don't tell anybody. Should I hold on to R2D2 number 102 or sell to get more gems for more drops? Oof. I would hold on to that R2, man, and wait for that mass adoption before you do anything. I would never let a 102 go, man. Not R2. Thanks, G. Knight Rider retracted his message. I don't know what you said, but should I hold? Okay, let's see here. Kyle, what's your best mint? I don't have any like epic mints yet. I'm really sad actually about that. I have a hang on. I have a Ultraman Ace. Woo! I have a Ultraman Ace at 150. A 150 mint. I think that was one of my best mints. That's off retail too. Like I minted him off of retail. That was back in the day before they randomized the mint numbers. Like nowadays, you really don't know what mint you're going to get. It's just randomized. But back then, it was like in order of queue. Like, so if you smash the buy now button and you're like the 150th person, then boom, you got that mint, right? Or whatever. So I was pretty quick on that drop. I got 89 skateboard and the Simpsons came out 89. That's pretty dope. That's really dope. That's a dank skateboard then. That's gonna, that should, for that specific mint, that'll be worth a lot. My best mint is 85 on common skateboard. That's pretty dope. 85. Yeah, if you can manage, I don't know what like music we're just listening to, but yeah, if you can manage. Nando, thanks for the sub, appreciate you, welcome to the channel, and happy to have you here. What do you think we'll be able to cash out? I think very soon. I think it has to be post Immutable X, and they have to get their everything like smoothed out before, I think before that, maybe not. Maybe because the app's built in like 3 layers, so maybe once the MTL is integrated, maybe it won't be a problem. But I don't know if they're gonna implement like some kind of Omi burnage if you cash out. I don't know. Like I don't know what their plan is on that yet. They haven't released details, so it's kind of kind of depends on what they are going to do, right? If I knew what they were going to do, then I could kind of estimate, but I just don't. But hopefully soon. I think in the next month or two, I think we'll definitely be able to cash out. I feel it in my bones that it's getting super close. But I have a feeling that they're dedicating a lot of resources to that Immutable X transfer, because that's like one of the most important things next to the MTL. Like they have to get that transfer done, because that's gonna tee them up for everything else, like OpenSea, Immutable X, also minting new NFTs. Like it's all encompassing that Immutable X transfer and all the exchanges that they'll be able to list on after that Immutable X transfer. That's why I kind of like place it a little bit above the MTL. I know the MTL is super important for everybody, but I think that Immutable X is just key right now. What do you think that will be the skateboard deck uncommon 327 minimum worth? Skateboard deck, let me see. 327's a pretty good mint. For uncommon, 164 is the floor. Let's take a look. 1750. You know, that one is, to be honest, that I think that outside of the ultra rare, let's take a look at the rare actually before I say that. Yeah, the rest of the skateboards are kind of undervalued, you know what I mean? There's not a lot of them. I think over time those will be good, especially if Lincoln drops another set. And it is like a decon first, so one of the decon, like, you know, DE tags. I think it'll be pretty good. But for 327, I don't know. Outside of like if 300 and above, it's kind of hard to say. Like you might get a little bit extra gems out of it. Nothing too crazy. Like sub 200, you're gonna get like a better premium. What are your thoughts on Spider-Man SR in the coming months? 50K, baby. 50K. That's my thoughts. Especially if we hit numbers like I think we're gonna hit, and it becomes like especially once we hit, like, if Marvel it lets us go to Immutable X or OpenSea and Immutable X and everything, I think 50K. There's only 46 listed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I mean, really, there's like 13-ish. Like, I mean, 13 before it's 47K. So I think the sky's the limit with that Spider-Man, because technically it's the first Marvel and Disney NFT. Technically, I mean, it doesn't have the Disney tag; it has the Marvel tag. But it's like, let's be real, like Disney owns Marvel. It's kind of like the first Disney NFT, technically. All right, so that's my thoughts on that. I mean, if Walt goes to 6K in a day, like, what do you think Spider-Man's gonna do? Especially when people, like, collectors figure out that it's technically the first Disney NFT. Come on, like, hello. I completed the mascot set. I think it's a gem. I think that mascot set is pretty cool too. I picked up the elephant ting, yeah. Congrats. How high do you think the ultra rare Pitbull hoverboard worth? That one's a sleeper. That one's gonna age like a fine wine. I think I haven't checked it in a long time, actually, though. Look at it though, like if you go to your collectibles, like if you go to your collectibles, it's like at the top, like that ultra rare. Like it's like next to my secret rare Spider-Man. So it's gotta be OG, man. Like for it to be at the top, don't you think? It's only 350 gems. I mean, 3,333 editions is technically the first board on the app. And what if they like let us ride it in the VeVe verse or something crazy? I think that one has a lot of like hidden potential for sure. And what do you think? For what price could have sold a Cat Trooper Ultra Rare? Number 80 over this weekend. Gosh, man, freaking number 80. Let me take a closer look. Oh, the Cat Trooper. I was thinking of the Mr. Cartoon. Let me see. Cat Trooper. I think that was the first day, right? The first day. No, wait, that was second day. For Brian, from artist Brian. Ultra rare. So there's only 666 editions of that ultra rare. You got an 80? Like, dude, that's like... That's a pretty dank collectible. I would hold on to that and let the prices pump a little bit. Because I think a lot of people in the VeVe app don't really understand the value of 2D collectibles yet. Like the prints and like the art, like actual art. I don't know what the price is, so let me check real quick. So maybe people are like actually valuing it, because it could be just like one of those random things that people are valuing. Let me take a look. I think that the 2D stuff is grossly underrated on the VeVe app. I think there's a lot of potential there. I think like these collectibles are awesome, but like, what do you think's traditionally been on Christie's and Sotheby's, you know? This is like 2D stuff. So I think it's like grossly undervalued. I can't, for whatever reason, it's not under the decon. Like the black and white variant is. Let me see if I can find the color variant. Well, I guess the, yeah, I guess the Ultra Rare is the black and white. 625, and you got a number 80? Dang. Maybe just a little Walt Mickey for 7. No, they didn't. You're lying. Oh my gosh. Loving the stream, Kyle. Hey man, appreciate it. Smash the like, guys, if you're liking the stream. No, they didn't sell a Walt Mickey for 776 or 766 gems. That is a massive fail. Epic fail. Makes me want to jump back in the market and snipe. Sniping's hard these days, though, if you know what I mean. I don't think I stand a chance when it comes to sniping. Oh, Walt and Mickey's taking a dip. I expected that dip, but it happened pretty quick. It's at 5.6 right now. Thoughts on the SR Red Ghost Bear? 104 mint out of 888. That's dank, man. That Red Ghost Bear. Yeah, that one is a good one. I think that one will do really great over time. Maybe not even overtime. Maybe just like, imagine that one. So these artists have more of a chance to go to like OpenSea at first before all these like major brands. And maybe not. Maybe they all just go to OpenSea. But like once that happens, those collectibles will be pretty nice. I mean, imagine you going to Decon and like he just sign it, right? Like that value is going to be insane. If you have that 104 mint and it's signed in the future, like get out of here, man. Sell that thing for a brick of cash, or a nice bit of cash. I didn't have the money to buy it. Oh dang, man. Let a brother know, dude. I would give you gems. Well, I guess that wouldn't really work out because you'd have like 2 seconds to buy it, but whatever. Do you think the electric Lola's floor price will go up? What is it at now? Let's take a look. Is that's Tara McPherson, right? Yeah, electric Lola. Yeah, I think that one will go up to $1,000. There's only one before it's 700 gems. about like 15 listed in 700, 10, 15 listed in the 700 price range. It's fresh off decon though, so there could be fluctuation going on with collectibles. It's always a game though, man. Like the next drop could be a huge brand like that we don't know, so people could possibly dump their collectibles. So I wouldn't look at it so much in the short term as I would in the long term. That the long term is where the money's made, and that's where you should pay most attention to, because tomorrow they could, what if they announce like the NFL tomorrow, or like the NBA, like all these previous drops are gonna like dump because people are gonna want gems. So that's when all the smart collectors are gonna come in and scoop all that cheap stuff up, and then you'll see the true value over time, you know. But it's hard to say in the short term like this right after the drop. Dogira? What is that? Do you think electric lows for floor price? It could. It's ultra rare. It's only 666 editions. I think once collectors like her work and collect it, I can see it going up a little bit, but like I said, it's hard to say without knowing when VeVe is going to announce like a huge drop. If I knew what they're dropping like ahead of schedule, then I could tell you for certain, but I cannot. And even then, you know, I haven't heard of her work, but I do like the artwork. I think it's really cool. We're talking about this one right here. I mean, that's a pretty cool piece of art. Like, this is pretty cool. Like those electric raindrops with the electric earring and all that stuff. Like that's a really cool piece of art. The wolf, like, she's got some pretty cool, like these two right here are pretty cool. Oh wait, you guys can't see my screen. I thought I was sharing. Here we go. Let me scroll back and back it up. So this one is the Electric Lola right here. I think that's a pretty solid piece of work right there. That artwork, I think it's cool. Like, who wouldn't want something cool like that in their showroom? And then this one's pretty cool with the wolf. Gives me native vibes, especially with the face paint, because I'm Native American. Look at this, Native American, baby. Still indigenous, still here. Native American Heritage Month. The background reminds me of Super Nintendo games. Heck yeah. Thoughts about possible secret drop today? If it was gonna drop, it would have already happened if we're basing it on previous secret rare drop times. I think they've traditionally dropped them. I think they traditionally drop secret rare drops at like, what, like 10 PT or something, or 9 PT, I think, actually. So I think unless they just decide to switch up the secret rare drop times. Flippers versus collectors. Nobody cares about the price except the flippers. At the end of the day, if I have to sell my NFTs, I'd be stoked if I break even, since I'm buying the open ones on the market. Yeah, that's an interesting take right there. That's a good take. Is like, once more and more collectors start coming to the app, I think that's when a lot of these NFTs will start to see true value, especially these lower editions. Like, those are the ones that are going to really shine over time and be the ones that, you know, potentially could make you the most, you know, if you're concerned with that. Terry McPherson painting only go for 50 off her website. Oh yeah, that's interesting. But those are those prints or actual paintings? Because prints usually go for like $50. If it's an actual painting, that would be insane. if she only sold it for 50 bucks. Loving this stream, OG Omi Kyle. Hey man, appreciate you, Heroku. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. I got the wolf that is my favorite too, and I was lucky to get one from the drop. Heck yeah. Yeah, that one's pretty dope. Wanderers, rare. Dogera's a blockchain gaming studio with AAA game devs on board. Dogera, huh? Let me just take a look. Sounds like a meme coin though, I'm not gonna lie. Dogera. Dogera.net. I can't get the .com, man. They had to get a .net. What? Let's see. DeFi gaming. Gaming is to catch up to. It looks like it looks like Firefox is what the logo's from almost. You know what I mean? Dogera is gaming into one package. Probably non-inflationary. Yield farming incentive directly supported by gaming. An NFT ecosystem developed by our in-house studio on the Polygon. It's a Polygon network. Combined on QuickSwap, Polycat, ApeSwap, Uni. Project lead. Splitter still on Steam. Looks like an indie developer maybe. Yeah. Let's see. But I wonder what like the game is. Like, see, staking yield farming. I wonder what the like. It's just a gaming gold center gaming token allowing holders exposure to a fledgling gaming studio. So I wonder if they're gonna like, are they gonna release like independent games? Like, what's the big thing about it? 1 billion total supply. It's a cent. For $1 billion, it's already a cent. I mean, might be all right. It looks like it pumped and dumped a little bit. Only a small, like, fraction of a penny, though. Oh, it pumped big over here. It's flatlined. It's, like, not a lot of volume. Only 110,000. Doesn't look like it'd be easy to get in and out. I don't know, man. Looks kind of questionable. It's starting to pick up a little volume, but it's not ranked. The lead dead worked on Dogecoin in 2013, question mark. What the heck, dude? That is legit. I mean, it could be, but I mean, I don't know. I'd have to look into it. Maybe because of all the crying and whining about not getting any drops for about clams, so now you drop 70 grand, 70,000, so more people can get them. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Those comic drops are nice. At least I feel like I have a chance of getting a secret rare. Because, like, the normal drops, I feel like I don't have a chance at all anymore. But it's all good. We were always going to get to a place where it was going to be hard. What do you think about the Angry Apes United and Strong Ape Club? I don't know. There's a couple of Angry Apes that I have to take a look at. I can't remember. Like, there's a few angry... Oops.